What is up, everybody? Josh here again, and today we have a new Icarus video for you. We're going to be showing you how to make about 140 uranium rods per hour, which is insane. Usually you only get about 30 to 40 rods per node when you do extraction. Let's get into it, shall we? So we're going to go ahead and show you our character real quick, the character we're doing this mission with, and their talents. I'm just going to show you very quickly. If you want to pause the video and take a look at them, you can. This is what our talents look like. And habitation and combat. Also our solo talents. You don't necessarily have to have these, but I just wanted to show you what we're working with when we're doing this mission. We're going to go to new and we're going to select missions and Elysium. And the mission we're going to be doing over and over again is the Lifeline mission. This mission right here can be completed in about 30 to 35 minutes roughly. If you do it in 30 minutes, you can do this twice per hour.
We have a team down in the field, scattered and in poor condition.
And what we're going to do is we're going to choose hard and hardcore. And this is where you can choose whether you can do hardcore or not. If you don't do hardcore, you'll still be getting about 106 rods per hour, roughly. If you do hardcore, you're getting about 140 uranium rods per hour. And it's quite an easy mission, really. It's not too awful bad. So I've been doing it on hardcore, and I haven't had any issues. But of course, if you're having issues, if you die during hardcore, you're going to have somebody come rescue you, or you lose all your gear. So if you want to do it in hardcore, do it. If not, do it off of just hard. You'll still be getting quite a bit of uranium rods per hour. But we're going to do it in hardcore and claim the prospect. And we're going to show you what we bring on our prospect. So what we're going to be bringing is we're going to bringing the Arctic Envirosuit that we get from completing this mission. Now, just keep in mind that if you don't have this yet and you haven't done this mission before, that you can use a Holier Envirosuit. Just make sure you use an Envirosuit that has 4 suit slots. This one does have the 4 suit slots and the cold resistance. So that's probably what you're going to be wanting to shoot for after you complete this the first time. We're going to be using a whole entire set of Nanio. Nanio is a pretty good armor set. It has pretty good physical resistance for a drop down gear. We're also going to be using the Biomore backpack just for its heal. We're using a Chak boomstick. You can bring whatever gun you want to. If you have legendary guns, you can bring those down. You're more than welcome to do so. We're going to bring a Larkwell Martinez heated canteen with some green tea in it. You can have tea or coffee, whatever you want inside of it, or just even hot water. It doesn't really matter, but the heated canteen will add to your temperature. We're also going to be using the Larkwell Martinez oxygen tank, which will give you plus 20% health regeneration and plus 5% exposure resistance. We're going to be using 4 pheromone modules for the speed for our mount, because we're going to be dropping down a mount, and also ammo. So that's pretty much our drop down. We're going to go ahead and start the loadout and start the prospect, and we're going to head straight to Eden after we get in and get some more gear. While I'm dropping down, I like to go ahead and put a marker right here around the very top of F11, because right here is where we're going to be going to. This kind of marker to help me get in and out of the zone. Just helps me personally. You don't have to do this. As soon as you get dropped down, you're going to go ahead and grab your gear and head to Eden. We're going to grab some extra gear and grab a mount. We just consumed our ammo, so we have our bullets for our gun, and we just kind of put our oxygen tank in and our water tank on our bar. We're going to head in here and we're going to drop down one of our best MOAs. Just a regular MOA. You can't use Arctic MOA with the saddles that you drop down, unfortunately, for some odd reason. But we're going to go ahead and choose one of our MOAs. He's a level 50 MOA, so he's pretty good. We're going to do another stack of ammo just to be sure. We're going to be using a knife, pickaxe, axe. We're going to use a blood thinning vaccine. Make sure you have those crafted as well. And we're also going to be using an overrider saddle for our MOA. So we're going to have at least some tools like this right here. It doesn't matter what tools they are. I really don't care, just as long as you have these. Sickle will help you get some more fiber faster. Blood thinning vaccine, a saddle for your MOA, of course, and you can bring down whatever extra ammo or gear that you want. Doesn't really matter what you want to bring down. If you want to bring down more, bring down more. If you want to bring down less, bring down less. Get it all set up on our bars, put our saddle on our MOA, and then we're going to head to the oasis down below. We'll leave that down. Go ahead and throw our stuff on our bars here. Consume that. We're going to go ahead and put our saddle on our MOA and go ahead and get them out of here. We're going to head to this little oasis down below here. This MOA does have fall resistance, so just letting you know. You can go down the stairs like you should. We're going to actually kill a animal or two and get some meat, because we're going to need some food to feed the person that's down in this mission. And it wouldn't hurt to have a little bit of food. You can actually feed just raw meat to your MOA. We're going to grab a little bit of stone here. and wood. About 30 stone just to make a regular campfire. There we go. We're going to grab just a little bit of wood. We're going to grab these bananas too. We can feed those to our mount if our mount gets hungry. We're going to also grab enough wood and fiber to make some ramps. I'm going to show you two different types of methods. I'm going to show you the ramping method. I'm going to show you the unstuck method. There's two different types of methods that you use when doing this. Chop down about 2 or 3 trees. We're going to go ahead and make a campfire real quick and go ahead and get some food going. Grab some sticks here. There we go. Go ahead and place this fire down. Go a little bit further out, looks like. There we go. And go ahead and throw that meat on there. Let it be cooking while we get some more wood to make ramps and fiber. You can also grab enough to make a shelter in case you need to get out of the storm. We have the wood picking up perk, just to let you know that's how we're getting wood in our inventory. Probably chop down this tree and call it. That's probably good. We're going to grab a little bit more fiber just to be sure while that meat's cooking. We need at least 2 full pieces of meat to feed the down person. And then you can take the rest of the meat and you can cook it up for buff food if you want, or feed it to your MOA, whatever you want. That should be good. Grab some of these bananas. We'll feed those to our MOA as well. Go ahead and grab that meat and pick up the fire in case we need it. We have a take all command set with our F key. If you're wondering how we're picking up stuff so fast, we're going to head to the objective. So what we have to do is go all the way around. We just kind of follow this wall or keep this wall to our left. This wall right here on our left until we get up into the snow biome. And we're also going to go ahead and craft some things while we're running. We're going to craft a torch for a cave we're going into soon. And about 10 or so ramps. Keep this wall to your left while you're crafting ramps. And you're just going to head north after this. Like I said, just going around here and going to this little canyon right here. You want to bring your fastest, most upgraded MOA when doing this. And you're just going to run past everything. Something aggro's, you're just going to run past it. Also, you don't want to deplete your stamina all the way. It does take a little bit longer for you to regenerate stamina if it's depleted all the way. So once you get to the red part and you just have like 1 inch of your stamina bar left, just let them regenerate. Just walk normally without hitting shift. We go around this oasis here. We're going to show you 2 methods. We're going to show you the first method where we're going to go ahead and use our ramps here to ramp up. And then we're going to show you the second method that involves you just hitting the unstuck button if you don't feel like doing ramps. There are several cliffs that you have to go up when you're doing this. Keep to the left around this water here. You'll be just fine. I'm gonna have to kill this here. So we're just going to go ahead and kind of ramp up the side of this mountain here, like so. Of course, you blow up on my ramp and ramp up. Oh no, I have to tear this one up actually. There we go. The other method that you can use is just kind of turning around away from what you're wanting to go up and then hitting the unstuck button. And that will send you, not all the time, but sometimes it will send you up what you're trying to go up. So if you're trying to go up a cliff or something like that, it'll send you up that cliff. But turn around, whatever you're trying to go up, face the opposite direction of it, and then hit unstuck. So now we're just heading towards that red marker I placed. Heading southwest-ish. Accidentally depleted my stamina. See, it takes forever for it to start regenerating again. That's why you don't want to do that. Gonna go into this little valley right here. And go by this little Arctic crevice here. Now you're going to either ramp up to the right-hand side of this, or we're going to do the unstuck trick. Completely up to you. We're going to try the unstuck trick. It's not 100% right here. Sometimes it does take it a while, but that one looks like it worked first try. You could do that or don't. It's up to you. And we're just going to head towards that blue person southwest that you see on the compass up top. And that's Captain Church. We're going to go there and grab his gear that we need for this mission. We're about 10 minutes in, something like that. Oh, look, a drone. They shoot kind of like stormtroopers, so not a big deal. Here we go, all the way up top with our mount. And jump off right here next to these stairs. Talk to them and hit X.
Can you help us out?
Take all. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and throw everything but the echo device onto our bar. We don't need the echo device. We'll jump back on our MOA and head to the very first person. Go out the gates and to the left. And we're going to go ahead and pick this person up here and throw him on our mount. Kind of like so. Then we're going to head northwest and go into this little valley here in between the ice. You're going to follow it left. And then kind of head a little bit northwest until you get to an ice cave to your left. You should see an ice cave right here. And this is where that torch comes into play. You can kind of bring your mount in here if you want. Keep it safe. Talk to this person.
Hey, you came. Can you help me refuel this thing? There should be an oil can somewhere deeper in.
Then they want you to find the cache. Go in the cave. Just run into this door here and turn off the power and grab the fuel can. And put that on your bar. And run out. Then you're going to take the oil can and fill up his device and head out. Then you're going to go left out of the cave, go east, northeast. And you're going to go up the side of the mountain here to the left. Be careful of that monkey thing. Those things really suck. We're going to go down over here where we see smoke, kind of east. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring out our heal device. We're going to put our canteen and our air tank in there. We're going to put that blood thinning device in there, or transfusion, whatever. And then we're going to give them 2 pieces of meat. And then they should be good to go.
Thanks.
Just head out west and then go north. Once you get out of this hole. Kind of northwest. If you head northwest and go to the side of this mountain here. Then head northeast. And go through this little ice crevice here. We're going to go down the side of the mountain here. And then up here, we're going to just cross across this snow bridge. We're going to go up to the top of here, and we're going to take a left. And this is where the last person's going to be. And we're going to have to kill a few NPCs up here. So I like to park my mount up here away. And then just kind of go and kill the NPCs. Oops. Missed it. Try to get headshots if you can. It's kind of hard to do with this gun, but... I'm trying to see where I'm getting shot from. About 2-3 rounds in the chest will work. This guy's underneath here sometimes. And then once you kill them all, you're just going to go up and talk to this guy right here. Tucker. And then leave. And we're going to head back to that little forward operating base where Captain Crunch is. I mean church, sorry. So we're just going to head back the opposite direction we came. There's a little monkey. Just go past him. You don't want to mess with him. Heading southeast. Go across this bridge again. We're going to do the unstuck method here. You can ramp up this if you want to. There we go. And we're going to try to go down into this little valley here. You can also do that kind of on the tops of the mountains, and it'll unstuck you to another part like that. But try to go in that valley if you don't want to do the unstuck. Just follow the valley the way you came, kind of like this. Kind of trying to head southwest. You can keep your torch on too. That gives you a little bit of extra heat if you want to. And you're either going to ramp or unstuck up this cliff right here. I like to unstuck it. And then go to Captain Church. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and deliver the body to this little shack right here. We're going to go right here to head to the forward base. And then we're going to go up there and we're going to talk to him. And that should end the mission. And then that's 70 uranium rods for doing that. Now all you got to do is go back home. So you're just going to go northeast from the little base here and head back the direction you came. And head back to that red marker you placed when you first started the mission. And I'm probably going to go ahead and skip ahead to the next part. We're just going to put a marker right there if you want to get to the desert. Then follow this wall to the right and come back to Eden. So we'll see you when we get back to Eden. And here we are back at Eden with about 5 minutes to spare underneath the 30-minute timer that we say. This was quite a good run. We've done it in about 25 minutes or roughly, probably about 25 minutes. We're going to go back to the OEI device here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to have to request. It looks like we accidentally set it up. And what we're going to do is before we send our mount up, we're just going to go ahead and feed them all these bananas and stuff we have left. Just so they have food. And give them some water. So they're ready for the next run. And go ahead and upload them. I just always grab the saddle after that. And we're just going to go ahead and upload. And get ready for our next run. So you can usually do this about twice every hour. And return. And it took us about 25 minutes to do that run. We got 200 Ren and 70 uranium rods from doing so. Which is all we really care about is the uranium rods. So about 140 uranium rods per hour. And we're going to drop right back down again. And rinse and repeat until you have enough uranium rods and you're pleased with the amount you have. And that's going to be it for this video. Don't forget, if you like what you see, to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Subscribing will get you more Icarus videos just like this one. Hope you get all those uranium rods that you need for all the gear and stuff and things they added into Dangerous Horizons DLC. And hopefully, we'll see you next time. Peace.